Hi and welcome to episode 26. Wow, that's halfway through the year, so 26 of Entrepreneur TV, and we're going to do a special episode this time around with a tour around Richard Branson's Necker Island, which is where I am at the moment. This is the main tennis house. You can see the tennis court is right here. So we're right down by the dock, by the beach, and we walk almost directly into one of many conservation projects that are taking place here on Necker Island, which are the lemurs. So there's a whole bunch of different lemurs here. It's one of the biggest lemur sanctuaries in the world now, and the lemurs are both inside, but you also find them outside. So for example, they're over here feeding at the moment. Here are my daughters, brought the whole family here as well. And Teresa, do you know anything about these lemurs?
These lemurs, they're called, I think, red ruff lemurs, and they're super friendly.
They are, aren't they?
And if they have a white white ring around the tail, that means they're a female.
And what happened to the cockatoo?
It escaped.
It escaped.
Yeah.
It managed to escape, and so now.
They're trying to put it back in, but it doesn't like the coloured parrot.
Okay.
So they're distracting it. It's like a whole new maneuver.
Bit of a conversation as they get it back in, and it doesn't want it to come in, so it's closing the door. This is the entrance into the lunch area, which is a floating, well, it's not floating actually, but it's kind of in the middle of the pool, so it looks like it's floating, area for lunch. And as you can see, even getting out there, you've got to go over little bridges, and we're looking out to the whole beach area here as well from this space. And we've been having lunch here on most days, which is really nice. And here is a big crocodile table, which is down here as well, all the way through.
Patron XO volleyball challenge. Absolutely.
Hey Richard, where did this crocodile table come from?
It came from your lovely country.
Bali. Was it specially made, or was there a big crocodile shop?
It's an amazing table.
No, it was a. It was found in the side of a river. It was a crocodile that obviously died many years ago.
And it turned into a piece of wood.
And it turned into.
Pretty awesome. So this little spot takes us through the walkway and out back into more sanctuary areas, which is all over here. And on the other side, as we kind of saw, there was a pool bar area, and also, as you can see out here, the part to the water sports, which is looking a little bit like this over here.
And also,
So this is the view of the Great House from up on the top of the hill on Necker. This place was hit by lightning and was burnt down last time I was here. They were just building it, and as you can see, you have a view all the way out of Necker Island down to the solar panels. Very windy up here, and this is the inside as it looks in daytime, where we have like some dining areas. There's a bar here as well. We have Hilda working. Hi, Hilda. We have got kind of like almost a little forest, mini forest with trees right inside here as well. Snooker table. So a really great place to hang out in the evenings, which is what we've been doing here. And even out into the view and playing a game of giant chess out here as well. There's a hot tub right at the very top of the roof that I'll take you up to, and at night the stars are amazing, and in the day you've got a hot tub with a 360 view of all of Necker Island. So here is the upstairs spot. This is where we'll be doing magic time with our family this afternoon. Here is where breakfast is, out here, as you can see. So everyone is having their breakfast. On Mosquito Island now, having a look at some of the houses that are being built at the moment. It's all under construction, as you can see. We're just having a look around. And this is the main house looking out over the sea. So Richard, will you be doing laps in the pool? Is that why it's...
Well done. Well done. I chose your son because you had the camera. I didn't know who was going to take you.
Up in the temple, which is something that Richard Branson built to launch the Elders. So it's where Nelson Mandela came, Desmond Tutu, Jimmy Carter, and they actually created the Elders as a kind of a voice of wisdom for governments around the world. So here we are, nice swimming pool here. There is also a temple with 12 columns, which is in here. As you can see, this is where we're actually running our sessions. And we ran some sessions here with Virgin Unite and with all our entrepreneurs. We do this in the morning and then in the afternoon we go off and have some fun. And we have quite a few of our Crystal Circle members who are here as well. So I don't know, let's go and see what a few of them have to share about what they have found most interesting about this little trip here to Necker. This is Simon Zucchi, all the way from England. Hi Simon. We're doing a little video. So I got you mid-mouth, which is always a good thing.
Yeah, always a good time, yes.
Exactly. What would be like one of the biggest takeaways for you just being here for the week?
Well, there's so many takeaways. I think part of it is the environment and the like-minded people. You get to meet great people and chat, and it's just, you get away from the normal business environment. I mean, just look around. It's very easy to forget the outside world, which is important, I think, because you need something to step out of your business and free your mind. And it's just hearing distinctions of how really other successful people are doing things and saying, well, you know what, actually I can use that, and also contributing and finding some things you do actually quite interesting to other people as well.
Exactly. So it's both ways, right?
Absolutely.
Both ways.
Yeah,
Akira from Japan, say hi to everyone.
Hey everyone.
All right, we're going to come over here to two of our Crystal Circle members from South Africa here. Here is, we're doing a little video here. Here is Hilda, here is Scott. Hi guys.
Just talking about how awesome Roger is.
Oh yeah, right. So what would you share would be one of the biggest takeaways being here for a week on Necker? You want to kick it off, Hilda?
I think it's meeting the amazing people, the amazing brains and people that are really winners and successful in their own industry and willing to share it with other people. Nothing is selfish, everybody wants to share and make other people better. And that's what they can. And it's just amazing the connections.
Got it. How about for you, Scott?
It's playing life at another level. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I mean, there's more kite surfers down there than there are in most kite shops. There's just and the attention to detail and the size is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
And if I can just add, as entrepreneurs, you think you need to be busy, you need to work hard. We hardly take time out to play and have fun, and it's also a big lesson how important that is to have fun, so that you can go back and energize your people.
And that's the last part of what we've been doing is like even just having 3 hours a day doing something like this can be more than enough, right?
Can I say something?
Yes.
I can safely say I've done a couple of bucket list things in my time. I've got a pretty good CV. This has blown the roof off everything I ever expected.
Awesome. Very cool. Thanks, guys. So Scott has a company called Wealth Migrate, which is in crowdfunding and property. Simon runs Property Investors Network in the UK and happens to also have set up a property crowdfunding site. And Hilda sold her business and now is mentoring entrepreneurs in South Africa. So if you're part of our network, go ahead and connect with them. And let me also come over to Rob and Kay here. I'm just going to kind of interrupt slightly. Rob, can I grab you for a second? We're going to do a little video here of Rob and Kay. What would be and Rob and Kay both from England, Crystal Circle members. What would you share with everyone is one of the biggest takeaways of being here for the week?
The minds of the people that are in this room. Amazing sort of forward thinking and some great learnings. For me, one of the big things of this week so far is the fact that I'm here and I've learned so much. and I can't be the person I was when I arrived. I'm no longer that person. I can't go back and do it just like that anymore. It's changed.
Very cool. Yeah. Awesome. All right. So we will be catching up with you with some of the other spots around Necker. So stay tuned as we give you a tour of the island. This is upstairs of the clubhouse. So we've got the sea out that way. We have a big table here, which is where we had dinner the other night. Good for dancing on. And out there is a basketball court. And out here is tennis court. At the moment on the tennis court, we've got my son Luke and Jeff Walker. If you know Jeff from the product launch formula, he's here playing. There's the visitors, and then here's Necker. There's Richard and Marco, who works as part of the crew. Here we are upstairs in the great house, and we have some notes going on. This is our magic time. There's Kathleen, Renata, Teresa, Luke. Anyone want to share what you liked about Necker, or you got at Necker?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, it's incredible and sunny and blue, and there are animals everywhere, which is pretty cool.
Animals everywhere.
Animals
Saw
everywhere.
turtle laying eggs.
Turtles laying eggs, lemurs
Ran the
with
island.
babies, flamingos. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to share?
The wildlife is insane.
Amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Very
Brilliant
attractive stuff.
Very
Wildly
very
attractive.
true.
And they are very they help you follow your sporting desires.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like every sport here.
Kiteboarding, sailing,
Yeah,
learning how to
so
sail.
water sports, tennis, volleyball.
So this is, oh, and this is Fibonacci blocks, which Luke did as a school project, which we brought over to leave here in Necker as well, which is awesome. This is, and we're about to go out and see the sunset. This is about to take place right now, and we've been doing our magic time, which we do whenever we get together as a family, to basically just share a little about where we are, where we're going. And here we are now with the Necker sunset. So here we are going down some of the pathways which are at the lower level of Necker Island. And as you can see from the sign behind, there's all sorts of activity. Since I was last here, there's now solar panels here, and Richard and the team here have this plan to make Necker Island fully sustainable in terms of energy, in terms of everything, and they're really on the way to that right now. So on the one hand, we have like the sign of what they're aiming to do, and as you see, as you go around, there's all sorts of animals. Like here, you have got a number of pretty amazing birds. There's a red ibis there, kind of wandering around with the caterpillar tractor in the back. We have over this side, you know, all the enclosures, which are where all the lemurs are. And then up here, we have got a little pond, a little muddy pond, where a couple of the tortoises are just hanging out. So let's go have a look at them. They're just right here. And in fact, there's quite a number of these tortoises here. So as we go around, they are all over this spot. They're resting at the moment, and they tend to rest together. So you can see we have two tortoises over here. Hello. Yes. All right. So here we have two big ones. Hello. And then we have another two, which are over here, looking out that way. And last night, when we had dinner, Richard was late because he was down watching the eggs being laid by the mummy tortoise. And there was something around that I wanted to share as we kind of come up at the end of this little video. And I hope you've enjoyed it. And I wanted to share this because you know, this is one time of the year when I come to get inspiration. Obviously, I've been here with my family this time around as well, and I know that it's also something that they get inspiration from, which is as you rise up the levels of impact you can have in the world, how it has so much to do with the 3 E's that I talk about. And hopefully, you know, now going through this video, I can share these 3 E's with a bit more context, and maybe you can also choose within your own life to put these 3 E's in place as well. And those are of environment, of education, and of entrepreneurship. And I see environment as being something which obviously happens on a global scale, how we're looking after environment, but also your own personal environment. You know, what do you do with your environment too? And one of the most important things for me, wherever I go, is creating that personal environment. It's why I live in Bali. It's why we have the resort the way we do it. It's why I talk about the different 5 elements wherever you go and how you set that up. And obviously here you're seeing at a very different scale the way that Richard has created an environment for himself and for the people that he invites to come here to Necker. Environment is about what we show up in. Education is about how we make sense of it. Entrepreneurship is what we then do about it. And so education is such an important part, even here in this space. You know, Richard's taken us to different things to show us all about the solar panels, or to show us about the lemurs, all the things that he's interested in educating himself on as well. And so whatever it is that you're passionate about, if you create the right environment which allows you to live passionately every day at whichever level you're currently at, and allow yourself to aspire to a higher level, and then secondly, if you actually then get educated in all the different ways that allow you to align yourself with those people or those pathways that you're actually most excited about. And then the third element, which is entrepreneurship, which is how you then creatively use all that information and the surroundings that you've actually created for yourself to actually go out there and make a difference. So those 3, for me, are so important. I will constantly be out there looking for experiences and situations where I get to lift my own standards and levels up. I'm hoping through this video I've inspired you also to the next level you might choose to go to as well. I'll keep on sharing my experiences as I travel around the world. We are now at episode 26 of Entrepreneur TV, which is like halfway through 52 weeks of the year. So I want to say keep checking in, subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed, and I look forward to catching up with you in our coming video.
Awesome.